Kombat Krincess here, back with an all new video. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you end up liking the video, turn on post notifications. So we have got a lot of tea to get into today. First I want to talk about how majority of the MK fans are dragging NRS because of these new characters that we're seeing. They're dragging people for how Shao Kahn looks. They're dragging NRS because of how Goro looks. They're dragging them because of how Sindel looks. And honestly, this is what I have to say. There is going to be at least 30 plus skins. You see a little bit of a reveal or some type of character trailer, and you see what they're wearing, and then you just instantly start dragging. You still bought the game, you still pre-ordered, and I'm still going to catch a controller in your hand, probably playing. Do not try to drag NRS for these characters because you are bored with your life in that given time. You're still going to play the game, you're still going to select the character, and you might even change up the skin. Find something better to do than literally sit on MK1 and look for things to type a whole paragraph and complain about. We're tired, we don't want to hear it, we really don't care. I'm tired of going to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit threads just to see people complaining about a game that you haven't even played it yet. It's hilarious to me. You have not barely played this game. You only played the beta. People are dragging the story when you don't even know the story. You're just upset that Dr. Evil is back, because when the Garrus and the Chronica leak started seeping in, nobody wanted to believe it. Everybody was in denial. I wasn't in denial because, like I said in my previous videos, Chronica she was originally the keeper of time. She started all this. She made everything the way it is. Why would Onaga just replace her and then we just have Fire God Liu Kang here being the new Chronica? And no. That girl is going to prevail, and she's going to try to get her redemption, and I am here for it. So, speaking of skins, allegedly, we're supposed to be unlocking skins in the invasion mode. I had saw it. It is kind of giving Monopoly, like some people are saying. It's really, I guess they're trying to bring some diversity to the MK, trying to make it like the old MK with like different type of game modes and stuff like that. I don't want to say too much about invasion mode because I haven't seen enough to judge it, and I'm not the one to just drag something because I see everybody else dragging it. I like to go in there and see it for myself, and then go from there. It does kind of look like it gives like a board type of game, which I don't really think would be kind of intriguing, no shade, but I'm willing to do whatever I gotta do to get my skins because I'm pretty sure nobody wanted to do all those damn towers, brutal towers that we had to repeat to do, which was very much AIDS, all of those assist things that were in the match that was annoying as hell. So I'm willing to do whatever I gotta do and go whatever board game, whatever Monopoly, whatever Uno push to go, whatever you need me to do to get my skins, I'm grinding for it. Moving on to the garbage pail pack. Somebody asked me again how I felt about the garbage pail pack, and this is really sad that we have two characters that are very much alike. Honestly, I'm being very honest, I really don't know who Homelander is, I don't know who Omni-Man is, and I definitely don't know who Peacemaker is. All I know is that it's John Cena's face. And I do not feel bad about that because I know I am not the only one who just knows Ermac and Quan Chi from this garbage pail pack. And it's really sad that the way they did Ermac, but I'm not pushing it because, like I said, we have skins, so who knows, he may have some type of mask, I don't know, but this, for the trailer reveal, was a mess. Quan Chi looked really good, and I really thought it would be interesting to get Kombat cast to do character breakdowns, but instead they choose characters that are overhyped, characters that we already know about, basically the fundamentals of their kit. I don't really know what Kombat Cast is doing. I feel like their character breakdowns could have been better choice-wise, because although Scorpion and Johnny Cage are A-list characters, meaning that they do have a big fan base and, you know, they're bound to be a main roster, I don't really feel like there was anything revealing about their Kombat Cast like that, when you could have picked somebody that was new coming back. Like Kenshi, for example, big fan base, A-list character, and he was fresh to the game. You bringing Scorpion and Johnny as a Kombat Cast, that wasn't nothing extravagant. It didn't eat. I'm sorry. Somebody had asked me about Raiden. I didn't really feel like, when I saw him in the Outworld trailer, I was like, oh, okay. Because we had already seen Raiden gameplay. You could have gave us somebody like Melina or something like that in the trailer as far as to fight somebody, because it was nice, the little bit of the Melina gameplay that we got from the invasion mode, but that was all that we were probably getting. We had already seen Raiden's gameplay in the first Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, so okay. And I love Raiden, but I feel like he's just a tad bit out of place in the story. Y'all wanted to give him the champion of Outworld title. Why can't Kung Lao have it for once? I don't get it. Liu Kang's a fire god now. Can we, you know, give his spot to Kung Lao, who I feel like has paved the way? We know Raiden can carry a scene. We know Raiden eats, but, you know, sometimes y'all put a lot of these characters on the back burner. But yeah, the Kombat Casts lately are not eating. I love what they did with Sindel. I love that she has cancels, you know, her levitate cancel. I love what they did with Brain, making him like the A1 zoner. I didn't watch the gameplay on Shao Kahn, no shade. But I did like that Sindel was able to control Cameo. I thought that made her really more sick. It really lets me know in the right hand, Sindel could be a real big challenge. So moving on to the roster, does Ed Boon here
that there are rabid fans going after? Melina was a big one. A lot of people are asking for Sonya, for Jade. You know, there's something about the women of Mortal Kombat that players just really want to insist that they get in the game.
Okay.
You have spoken up. You've said something. You said that you know that we are putting our feet on your neck and we are not taking it off. Please put her in the roster. I'm gonna say it the nice way this time. I'm going to be very, very nice. She deserves base roster for so many obvious reasons. And, you know, it just really looks out of place, you know, Tanya being there and you don't even see Jade. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Moving on. But he did say that the roster is not complete. That's what he did say. But like I said, I don't really get my heartstrings filled up with Ed Boon and NRS, because, you know, it could turn out to be a bunch of lies. So get your hopes up, but at the same time, kind of don't. And then there's a leak going around that Kano and Sonya will be introduced as next fighters. And then somebody shared it and said that they can't wait to get Jax as a surprise. If Kano and Sonya are the next reveal, I'm not watching that trailer. I'm sorry, it won't be watched. I don't need to see Cyclops 2.0, and I don't need to see Sonya for the 100th time. But Sonya does eat, and I do respect Sonya, but I'm not watching that trailer. It's not a reveal to me. And we don't need Jax. They replaced him with Geras instead. So back to the 3 slots. I'm going to take my money off Reiko, because throughout throughout my investigations and through looking on threads and different social medias, there's not much about Reiko being in this game, although there was a picture that was being shared and people wanted to say that it was Reiko, and I kind of did look very closely, and I'm just gonna be honest, it kind of does look like him, but that don't mean that he gonna make it to this roster, and I'm not really hearing much about Reiko roster. And just because you've seen him in a fight with Lee May allegedly or whatever, he could just be NPC. So I'm not really hyping that up anymore. There are 3 slots left, and it honestly could be anybody, and I'm hoping it's Jade. I really put my money on Jade because she deserves it, and I know that she has a higher probability making that last slot. Ed Boon, you keep teasing her, bruh. You keep saying in interviews, you said it, her name in the interview, and then you want to say the roster is incomplete. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Alright guys, you can catch me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to watch my MK1 Goodbye Tourney, where I have a first to 5. The fighters are Zippery and Static the Killer, and we will see who wins the first to 5 and win the $125 as the prize. I wanted to do this, and I really wanted to say goodbye to MK1. That is all for today, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any suggestions for me, leave them in the comments. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.